Can we get an Inkified Jubilee? I don't know if I've done enough splits yet, but to start this video, and for good luck, we're going to split this Jubilee. Got enough splits to get Inkified? Yeah, I think that's enough to get Inkified, isn't it? Well, we'll find out. Show me that beautiful Inkified Jubilee, that's it. No, not yet. This box also has a Series 5 card. So we'll take our Series 5 card too, please. Alright, not quite, but close. Set as favourite in a heartbeat. Beautiful. Okay, so we know it's going to be a good video now, as we've got our beautiful Inkified Jubilee. God, I'd love to see it. How beautiful. Look at it. Oh, apparently we can split 3 other cards. What should we do? Should we do the yellow jacket? Let's have a look and see what we got. So we've got Rocket Raccoon, this Wolf's Day, we've got this yellow jacket, we just unlocked Dark Wolf, we haven't got any boosters yet. Let's do the Rocket. I've always liked this Rocket Raccoon. I think this is an amazing variant. It's so good. Sweet, so if you're joining us, it's still day 1 of the new ranked season. Hitmonkey has just been released. New cards, new season pass. I really like the banana. The animation's dope on this, by the way. We have been running this deck with some very good results. So we're currently ranked 73. We started the reset at rank 70. And we've been playing this deck, and I've been finding it to be really good. So basically, if you haven't seen my last video, the idea behind this deck is that we ramp into Sandman, they can only play 1 card a turn, and then we just kind of bully them pretty hard. So we're looking to play on decks like Mr. Negative, Hitmonkey, Bounce decks, Thanos as well. We do have a little bit of a package to deal with like Shuri type things as well, like the Leech sometimes can be really good. Getting rid of Taskmaster, or obviously we've got a Shang-Chi here, which again, a bit of a mixed result. Sorry, I just want to see how close I am to get me by Shang-Chi. Past that, we've just got Sunspot, that synergizes really well with Electro. And yeah, we just got some big stuff. Because you want to Electro or Psylocke to... You want to Electro or Psylocke to get the... what's the word? Get the big cards out early, and also to get your Sandman out early. It's a very simple deck concept. It's very, like, easy to sort of pick up. I think it's quite hard to master. Hopefully today I can give some insight into how it's played. There's definitely a lot of flex cards here as well. I love this deck because it's all pull 1, 2, and 3. The core cards that you definitely need for this deck are Electro and Sandman. Outside of that, you can probably make a shell that would work. Thinking about like pull 1 and 2 cards, like for the 6s you can substitute loads of stuff. So like if you didn't have, say, Magneto, you've got Hulk, you could probably put Heimdall in, would probably be alright. A lot of the 6s would be fine. Infinite could work. Infinite, like, is fine. You don't play the She-Hulk a lot of the time. The She-Hulk's mainly in here sort of to boost up the Sunspot. Like, you can easily swap She-Hulk for, like, Infinite. Odin could be fine, because you've got some stuff that benefits from Odin, like Doctor Doom, and Shang-Chi. Giganto would be fine. So yeah, you can adapt to the top end to whatever. And then looking at the lower end, like if you didn't have, say, Sunspot, for example, there's plenty of good 1-drops. Titania could be fine. I think she's Series 4 at the moment. She might be Series 3, I don't know. Most 1-drops would be fine. You know, Yondu could be okay. Not the best choice, but like it kind of fits the theme of the deck as well. Disruption in that. In a pinch, I guess you could really put in Quicksilver if you hate yourself. It's a really bad card, but if you've got other options. But most 1-drops would be fine. I can see Squirrel Girl having some merit, like she's got good reach, and sometimes having a bunch of 1/1s is useful. And then in terms of subbing out the Psylocke, when I first did this deck, I had Domino in that slot, just to make the deck a bit more consistent. And, you know, it was fine. It was good enough. I also think you could slide Lockjaw in here, for example, and I think like there's a lot of really good options. So as long as you have Electro and Sandman, you know, you can flex on a lot of the cards. I think Jubilee is good for consistency, but Jubilee could easily be a Lockjaw. I thought about swapping Leech for Lockjaw as well, but I've been playing this deck all day, and when I say all day, I've been playing on and off. I've been playing a lot of Deep Galactic. I've probably played about 30 games of Marvel Snap today, and we're already ranked 73. Hopefully we're going to climb up a lot more in this video. Let me know what you guys think. I think this deck's really hot. I'm really excited for it, and hopefully you enjoy it. Why is armor in the deck? Oh, this is the wrong. Oh no. Okay, well, I mean, it wouldn't be a me video unless I started the video by playing a complete wrong deck. Okay. Alright, well, this is still a Sandman deck. It's just not the Sandman deck. Okay. I reckon this might be Galactus. It's very hard to say when it's the first day of the rank ladder reset. We should just get matched against anything and everything. You know what? I actually think this is an easy snap. The worst one that we can hit here is Spectrum. Everything else will be dope. My boy Super Scroll. They're gonna buff him next patch. I'm telling you, Super Scroll is coming. I'd hope so anyway, you know. Yeah, I see you playing Galactus, bro. Pull his Galactus out. I literally got the Spectrum as well. He also okay, probably not the Hobgoblin they wanted. I'm just gonna chuck a Sandman left. So we know that they're definitely playing Galactus here, right? Like, this reeks of Galactus. So, I'm thinking last turn Super Scrolls, it will counter null. Oh. Oh, maybe we're not playing Galactus. Well, if we are, we're playing Galactus with a backup plan. Ah, now I can only play one card a turn. Okay. Well, I've got to say, guys, this isn't great. He could cloak here, right? And then just, like, move stuff across the left and, like, block right, which would be kind of cracked. I don't think we can win this. I think it was a lot of false confidence. I think that Sakara has really screwed us. Good dock up, though. Bad read for me. Psylocke. I'm so confused. Ronan will be 9. Is that a bit just good enough? Probably not. We can play one card, right? I just think we lose to too much stuff. Well, that was my bad. This wasn't the deck we wanted to play anyway. This is such a, like, steadless deck. I will always say this in nearly every video, but I will never be accused of being one of those people who does not upload their losses, because fuck, I upload some embarrassing games. Okay, so, step 1 to playing this deck is select the correct deck. I played 2 games with it. I think it's like a fun card, but like, with the... compared to when Nimrod came out, I feel like this is a lot more like Silver Surfer Zabu kind of vibes, where like everyone's playing Hitmonkey, which kind of makes it more fun to play sort of like a meta breaker. I am really happy with this deck list. I'm really happy with this deck list. It feels really good. Any suggestions for any cards you would consider changing, I always happily hear. Like this guy, for example. If I draw into Sandman now, we're just laughing. I think we want a Jubilee here. I think I'd be like happier to see Sandman off Jubilee than I would play the Electro. Rough. Not ideal. Yeah, see, that worked out anyway. We're going to leave a spot open, so we're probably going to play Doctor Doom. This means we're going to be able to Leech next turn, though, which I think is really, really important. This deck must hate Dream Dimension. Whoa, what? Okay. Holy cow, well that was unexpected. I think we just Leech him here. I think we snap back and we Leech. I feel like we've got a really strong hand. Cool. I just feel like we just hit his, what's it called? Hella. I actually really want to play Magneto as well. I feel like Magneto could be really, really spicy. The problem with playing Doom is... I think we go Captain Marvel and then we just save Doom from last turn. Okay, I would have definitely played Magneto right, so I'm glad I didn't. guy loves playing some weird cards. Okay, so if we play Magneto left, we can just completely ruin his right lane. So that'll give him 10 power right. And then Captain Marvel can go over there. Dunno whether I'm feeling that. He can still play multiple cards, that's the only thing. If we play for mids, this is going to be 8. So that's bringing 8 to middle, which is 11. I think this just leaves us more options open. Okay. Interesting. Confident snap though. Good game. I was really curious what his top end is. I mean, he had Iron Man in there and stuff. Like, surely he was playing a Hela. It's a very weird deck though, to sort of have like a bit of discard. Just don't know why else you play the Hell Counter. It's just very arbitrary. It's a strong card, sure. Okay. This is pretty much an instant snap. I should have checked one thing first to see whether he was Thanos. Yeah, cool. Free cube. Decent. God knows what he thought he was. Okay. We're chilling. Bad habit of mine is snapping in a game with X-Mansion before the X-Mansion goes off. Because X-Mansion is a location that if you snap instantly gives you the shortest straw possible. This is looking good. This is looking good. I'm liking this hand so far. I want to see the last location, but I think we're snapping. Cool Mysterio there. Mysterio has dope hair. How cool is that? 1000 plus 4, 5, or 6 can't play here. Right guys, we said we wouldn't do it, but we're doing it. If he leeches us of X-Mansion, I'm gonna spend. You know, if he leeches us of X-Mansion here, I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says, "I just got leeched of X-Mansion." Patriot. Well, now that was unexpected. That is a surprise. Blue Marvel. Wow, that's a good one for him. Nice. Just got cut. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know. Is it even worth it? Because if I leech him, it just makes his Patriot better. Do you know what I mean? What I was saying that. Would we rather have the 5 stats? I mean... It's just a really good Blue Marvel, right? And if he's got like Onslaught, for example, he's just fucks it. Yeah, that's a rough one. Man, you see, I literally said at the start, don't snap on X-Mansion. Yeah, man. Yeah. I would have been mad BMing him. I have a toxicity problem, and I'm in recovery. I love it when people have like the title like always snaps and everything, and then they just don't snap. My biggest betrayal, I feel, is when people have the title playing Agatha and then they're not playing Agatha. That actually really hurts me on a personal level. Okay. I see you. Okay, cool. So this kind of game, these are the kind. Oh goodness. Rough. Might be a retreat on this one.
Have that.
No, we got a 1 energy She-Hulk. Yeah, okay. I actually think we're gonna snap. What's he gonna play? Because it's a Shiri deck, right? So he's got nothing. Unless he gets rid of TVA, but like, he wouldn't run location removal. Cool. Good game. Wicked. Yeah, so like with that situation, sometimes you probably retreat, but I just think like we had the She-Hulk, which was so big, and they're just not going to have anything to remove TVA, so it's something like TVA bait. And then you just know that like with these Shuri lists, they're always running the same card. Everything that like matters in terms of their power is like over 4 on the curve. So like I can't think of a single card in a Shuri deck that could have added power to mid, or beaten 6 on She-Hulk on left there. So that was a good snap. If I was there, I probably would have retreated because, you know, just deal. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. People don't always think about She-Hulk. I don't always think about She-Hulk. I feel like it's quite safe playing a Sunspot left here. I'm glad you agree. Okay, Tinks is cool. Show me Electro. Gah. Almost gave us the big boy play. Sweet, free armor. It's always nice when people play like armor into Sunspot. As in your Sunspot. It really, like, really nice sort of community vibes, you know. Ooh, jeez. Should we see if we can bait a snap out? They're going, argh. So we're going to try and play some head games here, and we're just going to leave it a second longer, just to make him think that we like fucked, and we're trying to consider whether we should stay. When actually we've got a really, really good hand, so we're probably looking to play Electro here, then Captain Marvel, then Magneto, then Doctor Doom, and that just seems like a slam dunk. So, to be honest, I'm going to actually snap here. We don't have priority, so if he plays Cosmo mid, this screws us big time. It's never Cosmo mid though, right? Maybe we should have played left. Oh no, it's Cosmo! Oh, you're right, okay. Okay. I feel like now it just comes down to, did he have Shuri? Yes or no? Could go for the Leech. The Leech isn't horrific. Doesn't actually really matter where we play Captain Marvel, and that's the beautiful thing. I mean, he could Professor X, sure. Yeah, always Shuri. Always. Card here with the highest power. So, realistically, right, I'm playing, if I'm him, I'm playing my big minion into Throne Room. It's not going to get destroyed, it can't get Shang-Chi, it can't get blocked. Nothing can go wrong, and I'm going to Taskmaster it. Oh, that's Captain Marvel, gross. But you know what's actually quite interesting about this? Is that Captain Marvel is actually the same size as Magneto. Which means I can play my Magneto here, and I can actually steal this. So the Magneto is going to be doubled, which means it'll be 24, so... tough. I guess we could just... we could just pass as well, to be honest, guys. So we got a couple of options. We could just play the Doctor Doom, which is probably big enough. Or we could pass. I mean, if the Captain Marvel fly, I mean, he might just pass, which would be quite interesting. It's tricky, isn't it? It is a tricky one. I want to stick this one out. I feel good. I just need to make sure I make the right play. I just need to try and figure out what lane he's going to play into. I wouldn't play mid, because you need to have the space for the Captain Marvel to fly there. So if we're not playing mid, we're probably playing right. We're going to go with this. I'm not super happy about it, but I think it's our best play. Okay.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Damn. I think if I played Doom, I won. Oh well. Fair, that was a hard read. I should have thought more about what cards he was going to have left. I think it was a good Leech. I am really happy with the Leech. I just think like that matchup I'm still not great at. Shuri's like a really hard deck to play around because they just do have the ability to just chuck power in so many bloody places. We're like one card off of snapping. So with these early snaps, like, you're gonna lose some cubes sometimes, because sometimes you think you have the nuts, and then your opponent obviously has the nuts as well. But I think sometimes you just have to be ballsy, right? So we've got the Sandman. Oh, you always find me at my worst time, X-Mansion. I'm gonna leave it a turn, because as much as, like, if I draw Jubilee, it would be really good to be able to play Jubilee next turn. I really just want to make sure I get the Sandman down on 4. So that when I play the Sandman, obviously they normally play Sarah or something. Okay, cool. He's out. He's out. Doesn't like it. He thinks I'm a hacker. I know what the X-Mansion's gonna be. Getting the Sandman out on 4 at the moment is like an instant snap. Like, I think you just have to. And I think, like, I found that game-wise, I'm winning more games by snapping when I have, like, the nuts than I am losing. Okay, this is interesting. I've seen Ant-Man for a while. This is the nuts. We are supposed to snap here. Let's see one more card. Okay. This looks like some kind of ongoing destroy deck, which is fine. So probably not a Leech game, because if we Leech Destroyer, it's just like shooting ourselves in the foot. I think the nice thing about this deck as well is, like, so much of our... Oh, brutal. That's frustrating. Yeah, if you're gonna snap, I'm not gonna stay, mate. Just really wanted that one cube. It is a really good way to make someone retreat after they play Electro if they play it. I think if I'd had Jubilee, I might have stuck that one out, but missing that 3 like that is rough. And that's why I'm glad I didn't snap early on that one. Man, I know gold cards are nice as well, but I just love ink vibe. Like, that's so cool. Okay. No, that's interesting. Show me what you got, bro. Armor. Armor can mean all sorts of things. It's probably just Shuri again, isn't it? I really genuinely miss, like, the pre-nerf Zabu Surfer meta. I know it wasn't, like, very popular and a lot of people found it very polarizing, but I prefer it to the current meta. I'm kind of excited for the next balance changes, because I think they're going to make some really good choices and they're going to re-change some stuff up. This Mindscape's kind of jarring, but the nice thing is that he's not going to be able to, like, Taskmaster a big minion because he'll be swapping with me, so that's going to be Shuri. Yep. They always have Shuri as well. Have you ever noticed that? Like, you never ever play against a Shuri player and they don't have Shuri. So we could leech ourselves, which would be quite fun. So he's going to Shang-Chi here, right? Not Shang-Chi here. He's going to play bloody... what's it called? Red Skull. So, what we got on our deck? We've got Magneto, Sunspot, America Chavez, She-Hulk. And I think, because of that, playing Jubilee is actually not terrible. I think there's enough good options in there that, like, we might get something good. Cosmo. Okay, unexpected. Cool, so he's likely to just play... That's like the worst. Okay, so his best play is probably going to be Doctor Doom this turn, or he's going to play Captain Marvel, which is really, really good in both counts. I don't think that we can actually beat Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel just fucks us, doesn't she? I think. She plays Captain Marvel wherever. Say we play Sunspot mid. Captain Marvel just fly. So they always win left, right? We're fucked. We lost. Yeah, so we're just never going to be able to beat that Captain Marvel. The Doctor Doom is really, really good as well. This was a bit of a risk. If this had given us, like, I think they got my Shang-Chi, but if he chose to play Shang-Chi, we just won the game. Rough. We'll try retreat later. They might get in their own head. No. That's rough as well. Oh well. Not the best draw. Not the best draw. Okay, same guy. seen a lot of my deck as well. Okay. Sunspot on 1's cool. We're gonna play right. We're gonna try and... I think you have to kind of try and cheese in some of these games with against these Shuri players. Mirror Dimension, probably not very relevant. They really did buff Red Skull, didn't they, when they made that change? Like, yeah, cool, he's not a 30 anymore. He's so freaking strong. Like, who cares? We do have the Sacred combo, but because it's Shuri, I don't really want to snap. Maybe if we, if they don't play Shuri this turn, perhaps. Okay, Strange Academy's fun. No Shuri? No Shuri, we snap? Zero, Titania, Lizard. Oh no, Sunspot, okay. Yeah, it's still a snap for me. Obviously these Strange Academies could completely cuck us here. But like, he didn't have Shuri, so I'm not as fussed. I think we're gonna go Captain Marvel this turn, and then probably Jubilee last turn. We're trying to hit Doc Doom here, basically, is what we're aiming for. Jubilee also works really well with Sunspot, we get an extra 3 there. Maybe Magneto is a consideration as well. We'll see how this turn. We'll see what he plays here. He only gets to play 1 card now, so. But the Jubilee could pull either Shang-Chi, Doc Doom, or. What else are we missing? Shang-Chi, Doc Doom, or Leech. Ugh, Leech is bad though. So maybe we'll see what happens. It depends where these Strange Academies go as well, because this is just about to throw everything out of whack. Yeah, I would retreat that too. Rough. Funny because all through today I've been playing loads of bounce decks and loads of decks that really like been hurt by Sandman, and then as soon as I'm like, all right, cool, let's record some more climbing, let's record some more ranks. We're just running into fucking Shuri world. But I guess this video is like going to be very helpful as well if you're like experiencing a lot of Shuri, because you know you're getting some insight into that matchup for sure. I absolutely hate icebergs. Horrible location. These are awful. I mean, New York's okay, I guess. I really need to get a new chair. I lean on like one side of my chair and the screws literally come out the arms, I lean on it so much. And it's just like slowly gonna break, and I feel like one day, especially as I'm gaining weight like quite rapidly, I'm not as skinny as I used to be. Do you reckon this is a good time to play Leech? What do you reckon we should play Jubilee? I'm feeling Jubilee, guys. I just think he's gonna play Shuri. Well, it's definitely a Shuri deck, so I'm glad I didn't play Leech. I mean, yeah, well, no, if he had Shuri, he would have played Shuri. Okay. Roger, good match. Okay. Play Leech now, I guess. What else are we gonna play? We can play She-Hulk. Or if we play Leech, I guess the thing is, like, you can't play a big minion here, right? So if we play Leech, we're basically stopping a Taskmaster, which I think is fun. Okay. We got first reveal, so we're never playing Shang-Chi. So I wonder whether he'll move anything, or whether he'll just try to slam down his big boy. So it's probably going to be Titania plus Red Skull, right? So this might be like the most crack-headed play I've ever made. But what if we do this and then we just play She-Hulk? And then that's 15 right. No, that just doesn't win. Just doesn't win. I thought I'd snapped as well. I can't believe I didn't snap. Oh, really? Okay, I can't move the back to 3 in the middle. I think we retreat later. I don't like that. That Polaris really threw me off. I don't know what I was expecting it to do. But 5 power and left is actually really problematic. I do like the fact as well that I'm seeing a lot of people in the rock pit now. When April Fool's Day I didn't see many and I was like, oh, it's funny. People should have bought the rock. Okay, that's nice. This is like the best thing ever to get hit by the common see. Like, how about this custom mod is so good. Sure, seems like a good fit. Means we can get out the Sandman next turn. Show me something. Okay, so it's some kind of weird Shuri deck, no doubt. I might actually play Jubilee next turn. I don't want to get Shang-Chi basically. So I think I'm going to snap and then I'm going to chill on that. I mean, Ebony Maw could be in a Shuri deck, or if it's not a Shuri deck, it'll be something that has like reach, so it'll be like a Doctor Doom thing. Okay, cool. I feel like it's a bit overkill playing the She-Hulk, but sure. Okay, well we're both on 1 card now, so hopefully this needs to pull our Shang-Chi really. Otherwise we're gonna struggle a bit. Or Doctor Doom, I guess, would be really good. Okay. I don't think that was a good Leech. That'll do it to him.
All systems go.
Cool. So I reckon my guy is likely to just play, what's it called? Doctor Doom here. Which means this is probably good enough. I mean, what are we worried about? You can play 1 card, literally 1 card. So if he's just playing Doctor Doom, all we have to do is beat Doctor Doom, right? Yeah, this beats Doctor Doom. Magneto. Okay, also beats Magneto. That lost even without me playing the Electro cracker. Lesson. Which got lined with my bad against my chair too hard. How cracked. This is the classic do we actually care about Boromir, right? We could just ignore Boromir all game. I think we want to ignore Boromir, I think I'm going to ignore Boromir. Do we really care about rocks though? You know what I mean? Because now if we pass next time we're in a better spot. If we play its armor, that would be the funniest thing in the world. And this is a really good pass for us because now we can play She-Hulk for nothing next time. We're probably gonna get Killmonger anyway, right? is all of these decks at the moment are running old Killmonger now. Successfully requested password reset. I assume this is like bounce deck. It could just be double dinos. I'm not gonna lie, like the old build still exists. We could even leech him here, really, like if we wanted to. I don't know. I'm just nervous about building this Sunspot too big. Or we could just play Captain Marvel, or we could just play the She-Hulk. I think we'll just play the Shulk. We still will definitely win, like, okay, I kinda wish I'd... I'm a bit worried now about winning this, I guess. Okay. I think Doctor Doom's a good enough play. I mean, we could lose to exactly, like, Shang-Chi, Nova, Killmonger. You know, 7 cards in hand is possible. Because surely this is just going to be like a huge hit on beat, probably, hopefully. Best animation in the game by far. Yep, Nova. Yeah, they're going to need to kill them with farm there, yeah. Mysterio. Oh, well, we're going to lose, because that's... Fair play. No, that was my bad. I should have retreated there, really. I did think about retreating. But I was retreating. I deserve the loss. And I mean, that's like the key to like climbing. And I've said this before. Is like just being sensible. Like sometimes you're not 100% sure that you'll win. You should believe it. Okay. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I might snap. No snap. We're gonna get absolutely destroyed by Ego World ship, but you know. Gotta go for it, right? Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Gotta be aggressive. Windjet. Okay. Cool. If everything works out according to plan, then we'll be looking pretty fine anyway with the old. Okay. We'll just play Electro mid because at the end of the day, like we gotta play something that at some point is contested, and if Electro gets destroyed, it's the saddest thing in the world. Plus, if it gets Cosmo, we're really sad. So, job's done well. Cool. Bye bye, Electro. At least now we can just play Sandman and be happy about it, right? I think this might be a Leech matchup, though, to be honest. Zarbu. Okay, cool, that's fine. We only play 1 card at a time, though, bro. I do love the sensation of depriving people of playing 1 card at a time. I only play 1 card at a time, can't kill a Sandman. Okay, works well with dinos. Yeah, seems like a free win to me. Might be wrong, it's crazy, my father. Okay. Mystique is reasonably strong. Not quite strong enough. GG, my dude. Victory! I didn't even take the risk and go here. Poor shame. of my friends asked me earlier because I like hum and sing like a lot. And he was like, "Are you actually thinking of something when you just sort of make these rap noises, where you just make noises?" And I don't know. I mean, I was just kind of like, you know, making noises. But like, if you guys ever just like hum or sing to yourself, are you guys like doing it with some sense of purpose, or this is cool? This is probably a treat. I think the only thing that could save this is.
Escape.
And I know a lot of you would look at that game and be like, you shouldn't have stayed, you might have won that. And you're like, yes, you are completely correct, you might have won that. But also, like, if we then whiffed on the Jubilee and not got the Sandman, / exactly what we wanted, there he is, like, perfect cool boy. Then, you know, we would have retreated anyway, and then we just lost 2 cubes. And, like, much as I'm in the business of, like, wasting my time playing Marvel Snap, I'm not in the business of wasting my time playing Marvel Snap and losing cubes. Okay. Is this going to be another whiff? Ooh, interesting. Scorpion. Okay. Probably still one of those bouncy there. Okay. This feels like an easy Electro, right? Bishop, yep. Okay, not the end of the world. Do we want a Leech? Not yet, I think we're actually quite happy playing. You know, I'm going to chuck the Jubilee in that lane as well, because why not? If the Jubilee dies, fine. If it contests well, great. If it pulls the Sandman, we're really happy. So, Falcon, yeah, that's fine, not expected. That's just all the Sandman skills, though. So, lost it. Sandman here would be amazing. I mean, it's alright. Do we want to Leech's hand, or do we want to just Captain Marvel? I mean, we could just pull the stuff over next turn. I'm kind of happy not doing it, to be honest. So, the real Mysterio is probably mid, right?
I am Groot.
So he's got a bunch of squirrels and stuff, right? So I think we just play Magneto mid and we just should be fine. It's never going to be the real Mysterio, right? It's never going to be the real Mysterio, right? So if it's the real Mysterio middle, then he's going to have 12. So he'd have to add 6. He's got a demon, so he could get there. I guess if he plays demon mids, then like, yeah, cool, that's great. We're only going to gain 1 right. But I just feel like he's probably going to play the demon mid, right? We'll see, we'll see. We're not going to snap because of that, but yeah. Demon, yep. Nice man, sure. We'll lose here. Rough. There he is. Perfect, good boy. You see, I think like what's funny about this game is like the guy snapped in that last one, but he didn't snap on this. Like, what was I going to play there? It's that, but it's actually going to be like, probably put that out. 12 wasn't big enough. It's not like I skipped a turn, I can just drop a surprise in from that. So this is. We should be retreating a bit more as well.
Breaking news.
Oh, I'm in so alright. This is going to be a fun game, I can say. I mean, he might have got Leech, so he might know. Which would suck. No, the other side. No, that's what my side. Oh, sad, like a billion just it's not enough thing. I actually really like She-Hulk here because the sewer system it can't get Shang-Chi, which is okay. Oh, Leech. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about that Leech though, I don't think. The only thing that sucks is obviously the Sandman's not going to be effective. I think we'll just play with both. We know he's going the Arnold play on the last turn, right? So he's probably going to play something big right.
Wakanda forever!
So we're going to win right. And then he's going to go... So he's going to gain 16. So he's going to gain 15. So we can add 11. This might be the biggest mistake ever, right? I just feel like he's just gonna he's got to play the Arnhem, right? He can't play another card. There's no other play. Like, yeah, they just, you know.
Wakanda forever.
Why would it be the most obvious play in the world? Like, who would ever make that play?
Victory.
That's though, Jarty. He tried. And in another world, against another opponent, it is not someone he went, He's probably going to Arnhem Zola, / maybe he's got Arnhem Zola for the Eagle. I've had the whole day to myself. My partner's going to work all day. We went out, it's Tuesday today, and we managed to accidentally go out on, well, yesterday, which is great, but absolutely hammered, and then obviously this morning, she got up and was like, oh, I'm going to work all day today, which really, really sucks to be I'm so glad I've been off all day. There's no remorse, just felt really good about the fact that but now she's talking about going out with her friends, so stay home. They don't want Shang-Chi. There's just no room for Shang-Chi in this silly deck. If this deck runs Shang-Chi, I just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, this is that's a bit bullshit. Mysterio? Okay. It is Mysterio. I'm so confused. I'm really happy about that cap by the way. That's actually so much better than last time. It is good. Okay. Shulk's a card. I think we're just playing Captain Marvel though. I really do. I'm still kind of living in hope that we draw into Sandman. I think I'd still play Sandman next time 100%. The biggest thing he's still going to have is probably a Hitman game. And to that end, I think we snap. Maybe he's running Shang-Chi, but otherwise, I don't think he has enough power to beat this. He's got a lot of flexibility with Captain Marvel. Like, I don't know if he's forgotten anything. Oh no, okay. I don't know how much I like that either. It's not like they're cheaper, they just go back with one, right? So he's got all of those free costs, one cost cards, we just took back to town now. Plus a card. If I was smart, I could quickly figure this out, but I guess he's got Iceman, right? But then, yeah, however he plays it, Captain Marvel moves, right? So I think we just win here. Unless that last card is literally Shang-Chi. Yeah, I guess
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Captain Marvel, well done, so the game's like a lot harder when people aren't all playing the same games. Like I think for me, like when someone just randomly plays something crazy, it really throws off my game sense. So like I just would never think about like someone using Quake. Then when Quake comes up, you're like, Mr. Shrews. We played before. That is a rough destroy. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is probably not good for us. Especially considering how he's probably playing Galactus, right?
Opponent snapped.
This might be a mistake. I'm going to stick this one out. He's definitely playing Galactus, like 100%. If it's no, like we just Shang-Chi it, right? Like, sure. Okay. Right, okay. Hear me out, guys. Right? He's gonna play a Hobgoblin here, okay? And then we just win. Come on, the amount of time we've got to play Hobgoblin in this scenario. No, got this. Fuck! Damn it! Ah, fair. Fair play. Yeah, sometimes they play Hobgoblin, man. I feel like with that matchup, whenever, in the past, whenever I've seen the Shuri and I've gone, oh, they're gonna play Dr. Octopus or something, I get fucking done by, a minus 16 Hobgoblin. So, you know, I don't feel bad getting that one. It was a risk at the end of the day, and I just really felt like that was the path most travelled with the Hobgoblin. Shadow King. I don't see a lot of him. Cool card though. You're looking pretty good, man. Give me an indication that you're playing like bounce deck, not snap. Mojo. Oh my god, that could be anything. Who the fuck is playing Mojo? Ah? Although we do still have the nuts, so if this isn't Cosmo, I think we have to go for it. There's Cosmo. An interesting Cosmo too, but I think we're just going to slam a Magneto over there and just win.
Oh, snap.
Sandman just shits so many game points. Like my guy's playing Mojo, he's trying to flood locations. Like, what do you do against Sandman? I'm not saying that this is one by any means. Okay. Can't play Professor X this time. Professor X is, kind of handsome. We're gonna go for the sneaky Magneto on the last turn here. We're just gonna pull some stuff across as well. We're actually gonna pull loads of stuff across. So I think this is quite an easy win, because he's only going to be able to play one card. It's probably going to be Destroyer, so if we pull all of the stuff across and he just loses, he's going to blow up his own board. Who would see Magneto coming? You wouldn't see Magneto? Oh, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh man, we've all done it. We've all had our Destroyer blow up our stuff after a Magneto.
Victory.
Amazing. What a great game. They really did a good job with this one.
This land is always changing.
Okay, Iron Man. Machine World. Do we care about giving him a Zabu? We're gonna have to give him something at some point. Or do we? Electro. Okay. White Tiger. This one might be a W. This guy's playing a really strong deck thanks to Weird World. So I'd be willing to bet my guy's playing. Well, that's my dog to do, isn't it? He could have his own dogs. Very sus, guys. Very sus. What do we play? I think we play White Tiger here, and then hopefully we beat him on this weird fight. Weird World really be doing weird things to people. Okay, so let's say we play. Ooh. Ooh. So. We could have Doctor Doom. But then he's running Bishop and Iron Man, so it doesn't seem right. So what's he going to be running that he wants the Wong? I guess Arnim Zola, right? We play this out. We're going to get an extra 16 power from doing this play, but is that good enough? And it depends where they go as well. I mean, I'll copy left first, but yeah, we're probably always going to lose mid. Or we could just play Magneto and pull the stuff over, and then just, if he's just playing like, well, he's got first reveal, so it doesn't even matter about pulling stuff over. I don't want to play it out. Okay. Glad I did, I think. It's going to depend where these tigers go. This brings back memories. Come on, go left. Oh wait, that's good enough too. Alright, well, that was a game. How bizarre. Why would you just play the arm part? I mean, I know you have my cards, but I can't believe you didn't have 5 cards and you couldn't play anything. Oh, they've taken it away again, so now it's back to the rankings. I was expecting to go to a main. Okay, maybe they've reverted the ranking changes. Maybe I don't read the patch notes. No. We have to Google this quickly because last season it was really easy to get up. It took me like 2 days just because the ranks was just so good. You know what, if you search have they changed the rank ceilings in Marvel Snap, you just get some big garbage on Google. So I'm going to assume yes, otherwise surely we would be dead. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have learned our lesson. We never snap on the Axe Mansion, regardless of what happens. As soon as we see that we get, you know, something crazy and they get some... Yeah. Wait. Well, this is a very interesting turn of events. It can't be Galactus, otherwise, you know, you have the Galactus insert. Can it? Sure. Can't even play that there, can't. God! Pain! No one will Shang-Chi. I mean, he's got first reveal, so if he X's, he can just take left. Could just play Captain Marvel mid, I think. He's going to play. I don't want to snap on this just because, I don't know, man, these people are capable of amazing things. I mean, wait, he can't even press X. I honestly have no idea what is happening right now. What? Why are these things happening? So what's he gonna play now? I guess he could play Destroyer, but then he'll just lose. But I'm fine with that, so I'm just gonna play the Magneto right. I should have snapped, man. Is this a bot? There's no way this is a human being, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that has left me stunned and confused.
Victory.
Oh dear. Alright, well. I was kind of hanging on because I thought we were gonna just jump up to 80 and that would make a nice sensitive video, but I guess we're back to old lang syne. As you can see, this deck is really, really good. I'm just gonna flash it again one last time. I'm gonna put a link below to the deck code, Marble Snap Zone, etc. Please check it out. Honestly, it's such a good deck. It's so much fun. I will be making another video hopefully tomorrow. No doubt it'll be this deck again. Yeah. Really excited to get to implement the season. My back is so good. Anyway, as always, I've been Mr. Sandman. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc. Thank you so much for spending your time with us here. We really do appreciate it. I will catch you in the